Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you are watching today's live sale. You guys, I'm very excited to have today's sale. It's been a little bit, I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks since our last solo live sale. The last one we had was Tiny Treasures. I'm going to kind of keep in theme with that one, except we do have some larger items in today's sale. I'm really pleased aesthetically how everything just kind of came together. This definitely was not planned aesthetically or via a look. Um, We've got some great autumnal colors in, some beautiful jewel tones. We've got glass and ceramics and brass and lots of ephemera and some jewelry, some beautiful jewelry today that I think is perfect for this fall season. It's a great day to kick it off. We are finally having beautiful, sunny, cool weather here in central Ohio. So it was just perfect, not planning. It just all coalesced perfectly. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's sale. You guys, I want to first give a huge shout out to anybody that is able to join me here today live. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate the support. I want to thank anybody and everybody who is checking out the replay. I certainly appreciate your support. I have not, of course, been doing weekly live sales. I'm really just trying to do live sales when I feel that I have a solo live sales, when I feel that I really have some good items and they come together beautifully. So today is that day. Again, thank you to everybody for joining me. And to those of you out there in the live chat, I, of course, want to give as many shout outs as possible. The first comment that I am able to highlight is Miss Stephanie. How are you doing today, lady? Yes, we do have some strange items for sure. Uh, that's why I'm very excited about it. I have a personal affinity for the strange, but don't worry for all of our normies out there. We do have some kind of normie things. We've got some kitsch even for you. And even if you're not like a strange and unusual fan, there are definitely items in today's sale that you can pull and put into your current collections. So exciting, exciting. Hello again, Stephanie. We got Miss Kim joining us again. Thank you, Kim, for being here. I appreciate it. And yes, only 22 days until our Halloween event. Again, we do have rooms that are available here at the Scioto Inn. If you are following me on Instagram, you can certainly check that out in the post. I also have the information here on the YouTube community page. The rooms that are pictured are the rooms that are available. We have our small suite, we have a standard suite, and we have a deluxe suite that are available. The prices are in the image so that you know how much you are going to spend. Please keep in mind it is total. So it is for two people for the entire event. It is not per day. That is your total cost. It is all inclusive, meaning that you are going to get breakfast and dinners. And of course, we're going to have a movie night and we are going to be doing a few excursions. We are providing the transportation for that. So we certainly look forward to it. If you have questions, check out those graphics. You can visit the website and certainly call to make your reservation. Hey, Miss Ruthie B lady, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Y'all know the day, the deal. We're going to circle back to this lady here in just a moment. Hey, Miss Joan, thank you for being here, lady. I've got your little tiny animals right here waiting for you. It is sunny in Canada. Hello, Audrey. Hope that you are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Hello, William. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Miss Pamela. That's all right, girl. Work ill. We hope you make it back too, lady. Regardless, thank you for popping in to say hello. Hey, Deannie. How are you doing today, lady? I hope that you are having a good day. Well, thank you very much, Miss Becca. I believe it or not, made this lamp. It was inspired by Miss Midge Munster. If you are not following her, you can check her out both here on YouTube and on Instagram. Again, it is Midge Munster, like the Munsters from back in the day, like with Herman and Lily. So it's Munster. I really do encourage you to check her out. She's an incredibly sweet lady. She loves the like 50s kitschy Halloween. It's super fun. And she always puts in a little strange twist in there too. Meow, meow to you, Lady Amy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Good afternoon, Joe. I hope that you are having a good day today. Dusty girl, I might have a really beautiful book today. Just saying, no obligations, no commitments. Gija, good evening to you, lady. Hope that you have had a good day so far today. Apologize to anybody I am scrolling past. Shireen, good afternoon to you, lady. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, Glowy, always a pleasure to see you. Geek, how are you doing today, Geeky? Rob, how's it going there? Hope you're having a good day. Miss Barbara, good afternoon, lady. Hope that you're having a good day today. You know what, Gija? I have had some Halloween items. I'm not doing like straight up Halloween. I think like today is a good reflection of items that can be incorporated into a into a Halloween collection and or a display. There are items that are a little bit more macabre that I think that could be left out year round. So I'm trying to incorporate maybe a little bit more of an elevated kind of Halloween. Not to say that there's anything. There's a giant little pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, right over here. So there's always space for everything, but I kind of want to do something non-traditional with regards to Halloween. Esther, good evening. Hope that you have had a good day today. Thank you for being here. Well, Blue, it is always my pleasure. Always my pleasure. Beth, good afternoon, lady. Hope you're having a good day today. Normies, we got to share the love. It's not just about the strange, weird, and unusual. There's normal people out there. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe not as fun, but hello, Colleen. Hope that you are having a good day today. Karen McGurty, hope that you are having a good day. Hi, Rue. Long time no see. She's saying hello to everybody. Hey, Fran. How you doing today, lady? Tracy, girl. How are you today? I saw Tracy's got her eye all something, something today. Miss Gutierrez. Good afternoon, lady. Thank you for joining me today. Kiora Marina, how are you today? Thank you for being here, lady. I appreciate you. We got Elaine. Good afternoon, Elaine. Hope that you are having a good day today. Again, apologies. I'm scrolling kind of fast here. Graph, girl, we got some green in the sale today, right? Joanna, how are you today? Miss Karen Gillette, good afternoon. Say hello to Gavin for us. Carla, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, well, there he is. Hey, Gavin, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Is it sunny there in your neck of the woods in Canada? We got Mary B up in the chat. Look, she's keeping it strange, weird, and unusual. This is just my daytime look, right? Get it? Make them look. If they're gonna talk, make them talk. Hey, Janet, how are you doing today, Miss AC Fenton Girl? I have a piece of Fenton today. Just him switching it up on us. Hey, oh, well, hello again, Karen. Chat jumped on me. Suzette, good morning, good afternoon. I think that's about it. I think I've said hello to everybody. My apologies again if I didn't say hello to you. If it is your first time, I certainly appreciate you being here. You don't have to be shy. You can say hello. There are some great people there in the chat, and they're definitely going to make you feel right at home. If not, thank you for being here. Maybe you'll see something that you are interested in today. Let's get into the nuts and the berries of the sale. So for those of you that are new, or maybe it has been a while since you have been with me at a sale, welcome to, and of course, welcome back. If you would like to make a purchase, or you do make a purchase today, just send me an email right here. It's The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. It's going to be in the banner throughout the sale. It is, of course, the pinned comment, bloop, bloop, right here that you're seeing at the top of the chat, a tinkle, tinkle. And of course, it's in the description of the video. You want to include your real name if it's different than your YouTube username. Your full shipping address, most importantly, is, of course, your zip code so I can get you the discounted, so I can get you the discounted shipping. I don't know, first time. And last but not least is, of course, the email address that you use for PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal, it doesn't mean that you can't make a purchase. It just means that you want to let me know that you need a guest link. I'm going to reply to your email. I'll provide you a PayPal link. You click on that, check out as a guest. You don't have to sign up for an account. You can use any form of payment that PayPal does accept. And the added bonus is that you're still going to get a tracking update and you do still get your buyer's protection. Okay. The vast, I think, nope. Yeah, everything is an offer up. Don't quote me on this. I think everything is an offer up today. As always, I am going to honor a just in case. You're not obligated. It's not a commitment. If you don't want to use a just in case, you don't have to use a just in case. Just know that I am, of course, going to be honoring them. Two things are still the same. If you would like to use the just in case, please have been an active bidder up until the countdown. Just makes it the fairest, I think, for everybody. And last but definitely not least, make sure you hold on to that just in case until you hear the countdown. You don't want to show your hand too soon. We do, of course, have our official bid ender back with us today. It is the one, it is the only, it is Miss Ruthie B joining us again for our official bid ending. A huge round of applause. Share the clap hands, share the hearts, share the love. Let's show a little appreciation to Miss Ruthie, who has yet again said that she would take time out of her day, out of her life to help me here on the sale. I really appreciate it. A reminder, Ruthie does have fast internet and she is very quick with the fingers. So if you are bidding on something, get that just in case in, get that bid in, whichever, whatever, because sister don't play. And I appreciate it. Now, y'all know, since we've got our applause and since we've got those hearts pulled up, let's share a little love for the other mods in the chat. I want to thank Miss Karen Gillette for being here. I want to thank Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious, and I want to, of course, right here, round of applause for Miss Karen, round of applause for Miss Enamor Amy, and as I said, a round of applause for Miss Kim. I'm searching for, I can't find her. Kim's out there somewhere. Round of applause for our mods. As I have said in the past, you know, ladies individually, I really do appreciate it. Y'all are so amazing to take, again, time out of your day, out of your lives to be here during the sale, and I certainly appreciate it. Individually, you are wonderfully wonderful, and I think collectively, ladies, you rock it. So thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. All right. I think that that about covers it. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to put that in the chat. I will do my best to answer it. If not, maybe one of the mods will be able to help you out with it. So without further ado, boys and girls, let's go ahead and let's get into it. The first item that I have, I meant to bring to yesterday's sale, but we were having little technical difficulties and I moved upstairs. So to save myself from ultimately having to go up 4 flights of stairs, we just skipped it and I just decided to bring it to today's sale. Suzette, fingers crossed, knock on wood. We'll find out together how well this day goes. We did reboot the internet, so yeah, she knows exactly what it is. It is a mermaid alert. So this items are, they kind of fit aesthetically. They've got green, So they kind of aesthetically fit in here, but they are a little bit different from our overall aesthetic. So we're going to start with those, okay? It is going to be a choice, and I am going to start them off at $20 choice. You can do one, you could do both, okay? These are they're vintage. They are Holland mold. Y'all know the like the ceramics company, so they are ceramic. They are our mermaids riding their special porpoises. Okay, we've got two brunettes here. We got two brunettes. The first one that I will show you is our shell mermaid, because excuse me, it's a little touchy feely here. Um, she's holding a shell. Okay, so she is riding along on her porpoise, her dolphin friend here, who I don't know if he's really feeling the task. I do want to let you know on shell, there is some paint that has flecked off of the nose of the porpoise. Okay, these each measure 10.5 inches tall from fin to the top of the head, tallest point, 10.5. And at their longest, from tail to nose, coming in at 12.5 inches. Okay, so 10.5 by 12.5. They are Holland mold mermaids. They, of course, are meant to be hung on a wall. All right. They've got these little wires in here. I will leave them. So if you do want to mount them to the wall, they will be all ready to go. So that is choice one, our mermaid with shell. Okay. And then I love the iridescence. They kind of put like a gold iridescent over the tail just to give it a little bit more of a slick look. Okay. So we've got shell. Yes, Miller Studio. No, not Miller Studios. These ones are the Holland mold. So you would buy them blank and then paint them in your ceramics class and or at home. Okay. Next up, I'm calling this one harness. Very similar, but no, she's got, look, these dolphins are just, I mean, I would kind of be a little grumpy myself if I had a rope in my mouth, you know. So this one is harnessed. Essentially, the sculpts are very similar, but first one had the shell, this one has the rope. Okay, both again are brunettes. She's like, calm down, Flipper, calm down. Again, 10.5 by 12.5. This one also has the little wire on there. So if you do, of course, want to mount it to the wall, you're good to go. All right, it was choice. We started it at 20. We have harness. We've got shell, but I don't see any interest actually on either one. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to set them to the side, and we're going to keep it moving. We got a lot of stuff, y'all, to get to today. All right. Boop. I need the pen out. Okay, our next item. Oops. Oh, Blue, you're in it at 20. All right, I'm going to do a 10-second countdown. Please remember that only Blue is going to be able to use for just in case. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I see you. Shell, because she's holding a shell, and harness, because she's got a harness. Merfolk bid end. Don't you love the fact that there's mermaid emojis? I mean, respect. Thank you, emoji makers. Thank you, Ruthie. All right, Miss Blue Lady. Okay. She is on it. That's a great get, girl. $20. Get it, get it. Thank you, lady. Appreciate you. Next up. Now, whether you are a dollhouse collector or if you are just a lover of the miniature stuff of it all, This next piece will definitely fit the bill. All right. It is not, I'm going to double check just to make sure, you know, it's not hallmarked anywhere. It doesn't have a manufacturer's sticker on it. I'm going to start it off at, well, maybe I'm going to start it off at 15. If there's any interest, it is 7 inches tall. It's a little miniature grandfather clock. Now, this is about in 1/12 scale. I don't think that it's exact because the face on it is a little bit larger. Now, the reason that the face is a little bit larger is because the clock actually does work, okay? You are at an exact 7 inches tall from the base to the top. Okay, we do have a pendulum in there that is functional. Note that the weights are there. They are stationary. They don't actually work in the clock. The pendulum does in fact, whoop, the weight on it does slide up and down. That is so that you can get the most accurate time. Good luck. It does, in fact, include its key so that you can wind it up. The question then obviously is, does the clock work? The answer is yes. Now, it's a miniature clock. I don't know that it has like Swiss mechanism there. Swiss mechanisms inside, so I wouldn't use it to keep time per se. You do have to get the pendulum swinging, but it does work. Okay. You just wind it up. It winds to a point where you can no longer wind it. Now, like with most clocks here, you do have to have this on a flat surface really to get the pendulum moving. I did test it out and I can show you that it does work. Easiest way of doing that is, you can access the back here. I'm going to pull the pendulum out, and what will happen is, because we don't have that weight on there, so this doesn't have to be perfectly flat when the pendulum isn't on there, but you can in fact see that the clock does work. As I said, no, it doesn't chime. As I said, you do have to, once you put the weight on, get it in here. Once you get the weight on, you do have to have it on a flat surface in order to have the pendulum continue to go back and forth, okay? When I have it on the desk, it does. As I'm holding it, it's, while I feel like I have it straight up, I don't think that it is. Oh, nope. See, I got it to stop. So 7 inches tall. There, it's made out of wood. You do have a working clock mechanism in there. Like I said, it's not like Swiss made or anything like that. More than likely Japan. Oh, actually, it is made that the clock mechanism is by R or K Keller, K Keller Huffinger, made in Germany. So, okay, the clock thank you, Graf. Thank you, Tracy. The clock mechanism is made in Germany, but again, it's cute. It gets the pendulum. It will in fact get your hands to move, but I don't know that I wouldn't make appointments by it. You can see the, ooh, I'm still here. You can see the hand is moving rather rapidly because I took, again, the pendulum, the weight off. Okay. See it? But again, we put that on there and it'll slow. Woo, my goodness, that thing goes fast. But it does go by quick. Okay. I'm going to do the countdown. Thank you, ladies, both for your bids. Appreciate you. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Ooh, I got it held straight, y'all. Look at that. Time does fly, doesn't it, Stephanie? Just goes to prove when you're not weighted down, time really does fly. Thank you, Graph, for the just in case. Appreciate you. Again, fully functional. Of course, you're going to get the weight and the key in there. Our tick-tock, hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. Thank you for the bid end, Ruthie. Tracy, appreciate you, lady. But Graph, with that just in it, your grandfather clock is coming to you. Appreciate you. All right, Tay. Oh no, I'm getting grainy. Come on, internet. Don't do it. Don't do it. We literally had to regroup everything today. I see that I'm super grainy. I'm going to give it a second. Hopefully, it kind of sorts itself out. Just bear with me. Work yourself out, internet. We're looking a little better. A little better. I'm choppy. I'm still here. Just going to put that in a chat. There we go. Okay. I think we're back on it. We're going to see. I maybe have to talk slowly and not move very fast. All right. Next items up. I'm going to start at $18. You're going to get both. There is no choice on this. You do get both. I pair these together because they appear to be one thing. They are not what we would assume, I think, them to be. Okay. All right. We're going to get both. We are going to get. It's like when I move too fast. These both appear to be uranium glass pieces. They are not, in fact, uranium. Okay. I have got the uranium colored green vase. I do want to let you know I have not cleaned the vase out. So there is a little bit of cloudiness right here in the neck. Okay. There are no chips, there are no cracks. It still has an absolutely beautiful green glow to it without being exposed to a UV light. It does not fluoresce. So, when we take our black light, it doesn't glow. Okay. I am also including, free of any chips or cracks, the green glass frog. Again, does not glow, right? We'll take the UV light to it. It doesn't glow on that one. But the colors are beautiful. Thank you, Miss Jana. Appreciate you. Gotcha. Thank you, Miss Joan. Appreciate you, Miss Joan Lopez. But you are going to get both, okay? There's no roughness, no flea bites to it. There is like a straw mark here. Again, as a reminder, a straw mark is simply when the molten glass is poured into the mold. They take like those metal shears. I don't know the technical name for glass cutting shears, but when they cut it, sometimes when the shears are too cold, it actually begins to cool the glass faster than the rest of it. And that's what actually creates your straw marks. Okay. It's from too cool scissors. The vase comes in at 8¼ inches tall, 8¼ inches tall. The flower frog has a diameter of 4 1/8 inches. I really appreciate you guys' bids. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Joan, Deannie, Miss Janet, I gotcha. Miss Lopez ain't playing around. Thank you, Deannie. Ladies, really appreciate it. You get both. The colors are not identical. This one is a little lighter green than this one. Here we go. Let's do it like this. You see, very similar, but not identical. Okay, you're going to get both. Let's do the countdown. Miss Joan is feeling it. No chips or cracks on either. This one does need to be cleaned. My apologies. It's been hanging out down here, and I was like, well, alrighty. 8 1/4 inches tall, 4 1/8 inch in diameter. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I have to say, when the picture is clear, it's very clear. But there ain't no happy medium today, is there? It's like I want to go faster while the internet's working, but then I feel like when I go too fast, it's like, no, forget it. Bid end recyclable. She's recycling. Thank you for the bid end, Miss Ruthie. Appreciate you. Well, Miss Joan, girl, you got this set at $40. Congratulations and thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Miss Joan Lepage, it is coming to you, lady. Thank you. Next piece. Do you know what one of my favorite pairings truly with green is brass, gold. The green and the gold together, I love that pairing. So we're going to throw in a little brass. Now it's not actual brass, it's a pot metal that was gilded. Okay, yes, Perla, it's a skeleton lamp that I personally made. I even made that shade, y'all. I made that shade. It was a white plain shade. Sure did. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's The.Cult.Of.Vintage. Go follow me on Instagram. I actually posted a video, and it's a condensed video, 30 seconds. I was saying, it's a killer. It took me like, I don't know, two days really to make it, and it was condensed down into 30 seconds. It was a great feeling to You get the skeleton at Walmart for $30. Lamp base, it was $26. Lamp shade, it was 10. You need some gold spray paint. You need some little fringe. Need a little rickrack. You can see it right there. And some black spray paint. That's all you need. Oh, and some zip ties. That's it. Love it. Alrighty. This is a pot metal that has been gilded, sprayed in like a gold brass finish, okay? I'm going to start this at $15. This is a rare get. It is speaking of lamps, it is in fact a lamp part, okay? This is a figural lamp finial, okay? So it is threaded down here. So if you do have a lamp, listen, even if you don't have a lamp, these are fabulous to display. All right. But you can screw that on top of like your lamp, and then you've got like a figural finial for the top of your lamp. These are great for kind of like if you have like your Art Nouveau, even your Hollywood Regency. These are quite fabulous. But like I said, even if you doesn't it look like a chess piece though? Now we can see that there is some paint wear, which I'm not mad at. I really think that it does add a good bit of aesthetic value to it, but that's very subjective, so entirely up to you as to whether or not you value that. I like it. She shows her age. She's got a Chow gene. She's got a very oh, what is that? Not the midwife. That that dystopian future. Oh, it is the midwife. What's the one? Do you know what I'm talking about? Help me out. Throw me a lifeline. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's on Netflix. Is it The Good Wife? Karen seeing a nun. Handmaid's Tale. Yes, Handmaid's Tale. She's giving me a little Handmaid's Tale action. She comes in at 3 inches tall, 3 inches tall. So again, whether you would choose to actually use it for her intended purpose as a lamp finial or use it as a display piece, either or works. The figural ones are the ones that are a little bit harder to get. Of course, there was a variety of different kind of shapes, typically geometric. But the figural ones, whether it's a human, whether it's an animal of some sort, definitely always keep your eye out for those because these are a little bit more prized. But we started her at 15. You see, again, she is like a pot metal or a cast metal. She was gilded, right? It's worn off. I love it. It gives a great kind of antique vibe to it. Miss Janet, I got you at 15. I'm going to do a 10-second countdown because I only see Miss Janet in it, 3 inches tall. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I have a geometric shaped one too down here, but I think we bought that to keep it. I couldn't remember, so I didn't bring it to this. Light bulb bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Miss Janet, lady, congratulations and thank you. At 15, she is coming to you. Now, like I said, let me show you. I'll show you like with the flower frog. I love this. That green with the, oh, add a little bit of black. Maybe you don't like it so severe. Add a little amber glass to it. Ooh, it's such a luxurious look to it. All right. Thank you again, Janet. Let's go into some ephemera, shall we? All right. Now, this is a two-piece lot of ephemera. Subject matter is a little bit different. Both are advertising cards. Okay, you're going to get both of them. The first one I think is great for kind of like your Halloween displays. If you would like, I'm going to start the pair, the set, off at $10. Again, we're going to get both. The first one is for Wilson's syrup of tar, wild cherry, and horehound. Horehound is like, I'm from Pennsylvania. Even unless living in Mississippi, I've never heard of horehound, but it's some kind of berry, right? So it's like a syrup of some sort. This is the back, okay? It contains no morphine. No, well, this is good. It contains no morphium. It doesn't have any opium in it either, or other injurious drugs. Well, how conscientious of you. It is a scientific combination of old-fashioned remedies, tar, wild cherry, and horehound, and as a remedy for coughs, colds, croup, and all pulmonary afflictions, it is unequaled. A household remedy, safe and effectual. Physicians prescribe it, and its virtues are attested by thousands who have used it. 25 and 50 cents per bottle. Apparently, it depends on how much you get. Okay. It's all about the front. It's an advertising card, but check out the front. Use Wilson's syrup of tar for coughs, colds, etc. And then we also have on the other side Bennett's, I can't say that word, embrocation, the great liniment. I've never heard of it. But you see, this cat is holding the spider, and then he drops it. Look what happens to these little ones. So great little advertising card. I think it's great for Halloween. You got the cats, you got the spiders, the whole 9 yards. Okay, put it in a flower frog, little metal flower frog to display it. I purposely brought so we can just take our metal flower frog and tuck it in there, bloop, and we can display it as such. That is piece number one. Okay, piece number two. This one is blank on the back, but it is another advertising card. This one is John English and Company for the Imperial Diamond Needles. So this is an advertising card for needles. This one's full color, and it's got our fairy. She's sewing the flowers onto the stems, apparently. Now note there are some pinholes right here. There's also like two pinholes down, two pinholes right down there. She is fabulous. Again, just like we did with the cat, you can take your flower frog, you can take your, like those wired photo kind of arms that they do, and you can display it as such. Let's actually tuck her back in here. You can do this one right in there. I would want a little bit more height on this. These are, whether you display them or not, like I typically don't display them, but you can get like old vintage or antique photo albums that have like the little corners in them. You don't have to use them just for postcards, but you can use them for a variety of different ephemera. So that way they are kept safe and sound, and you can use those more like a coffee table book. So if you do have guests that come over, they can kind of flip through the pages, see all the different artwork, which is what I am a huge fan of, and definitely some unusual subject matter. But this is, again, for both. You're going to get the needles and the syrup tar. Thank you, ladies, for the bids today. Tracy is in, Geek is in on it, Graph is coming in. Thank you so much for the bids. And I am going to do the countdown again for both. Give you a close up. I love the graphic of the spider. And we do have our needle fairy. Okay, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a bit and Geek coming in, buttermilk coming in at 15. Thank y'all so much. Oh, Graph got her just in case in. I'm freezing. Fairy tale bid and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate ya. Thank you, everyone, so much for the bids. But Graph, with that just in case of 16, lady, congratulations and thank you. Both pieces, they're coming to you. All right. Don't worry, we do have some other fabulous ephemera today, like fabulous ephemera, if I don't mind saying so myself. Let's go ahead and jump to some jewelry, okay? As I said, I think we have one, two, three, four, five, we have like 6 pieces of jewelry, and I think all of them are going to be fabulous for your fall wardrobe, but certainly I think each can be worn year-round, depending, of course, on your wardrobe. I think I want to say I did have this set for sale before. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes it's hard. Yes, Tracy, I'll tell you what, I will go ahead and do the postcards right after this one. How about that? How about that? We'll do it right after that. This is a set. You're going to get a 3-piece set. As I said, I think this one is fabulous for this fall time. You can wear it year round. It is a 3-piece set starting at 15. You're going to get the complete collection. Now, it does come in its original packaging, except clearly, I don't have the lid for this one, okay? It isn't ascribed to a specific manufacturer. It just says pin and earring set, and it just says latest fashion down below. Okay, so we're going to get a brooch in a gold tone with amber stones. We're going to get 2 clip-on earrings again in a gold tone and amber stones. We can just pull this satin backing out of the back, and then the earrings we just unclip. I have said this before. You can obviously use you can use the earrings as clip-ons for the ear. Fine, that's great, right? If you don't have pierced ears. You can pop these. These are quite tight, I will say that. You can pop them onto a lapel, whether it's a shirt or a jacket. If you don't want to put a pinhole in your fabric, you can still do a little zhuzhing up, right? And it will hold on there nice and tight. You can also, if you're a hat wearer like myself, this is probably one of my favorite things to do with these. Pop it on there, and you can get a little sparkle on your hat. Look at that, darling. I think that's a great idea for your clip-on earrings. You can, again, pop them into a metal flower frog to display them like such. So you're going to get 2, obviously, of the clip-on earrings. They're prong set, each of the stones faceted, so that you're going to get some beautiful light reflection in them. Now, they are solid on the back, okay? That is the earring. Let me get that back in there. We then do have our brooch, of course. Let's see what I'm doing here. It's pinned. So let me get the safety off of it, roll it back here, maybe, maybe not. I should have done this before the sale. Oh, get it off. I don't want to rip it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And then here again is our brooch. It's got like a flower with like a pebbled effect to the leaf on it. It's relatively simple. It's not super flashy, but it gives just enough sparkle, right? Again, that's in the gold tone. It is for the 3-piece set, the brooch, and of course the 2 clip-on earrings. We started it at 15. I think, again, like, this is perfect to put on this. That's beautiful. I love that. Oh, put them on shoes? Sure, why not? So we started at 15 for the 3-piece set. Oh, Bug's in it. 10-second countdown for Bug. Remember, only Bug can use her just in case. So let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Thank you, Bug, for your bid. I gotcha. Bring back the brooch, says Jane. Why not, right? I have been seeing more people wearing very sparkly brooches. That seems to be in fashion right now. Thank you, Ruthie, for our diamond bid. And Bug, congratulations and thank you. At 15, this set is coming to you. All right. So let's do this. I'm going to reach. Bear with me here for a second. We got to reach on this one. We're going to jump into some Ephemera. It's a postcard. Let me find it on my list. Let me get out of the protector here. All right. Now, boop, 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 be-doop, boop, be-doop. I am going to start, and I know it's crazy, but we're starting a piece of ephemera off at 15. Speaking of Esmeralda, she kind of gives me Esmeralda vibes. This one is postmarked. Yeah, I can't read the postmark on it, but we are postmarked with stamp. We do have, of course, an inscription back here going to Miss, can't read it. Um, I can't read that. Sorry. I think it's October 5th. I see a 6. I see a oh, I can't really. Hey, fat birds, how you doing today? But anyhow, note that there was a fold. There was a fold down here, or it got bent down here. Ready for it? This is a good one. Oh, isn't she giving kind of like Esmeralda vibes from the Hunchback? Look at that. Look at that's gorgeous. So our inscription, of course, apostrophe en. If in the mirror your lover is seen, you'll surely be happy on Halloween. Get it, Miss Tracy? Oops, get it, Tracy. Your lover. Ooh, is that her lover? Is that her lover? Oh, she sees her lover. She says, I'm going to have a real happy Halloween. Ow. She's beautiful. She is absolutely beautiful. I love this one because it gives like more of like a mystic gypsy kind of vibe to it versus your traditional Halloween. Obviously, we have a jack-o'-lantern in there on full glow. The owl is perfect, but I love it because it's like non-traditional Halloween. It's a little bit more sophisticated, a little more elegant. Not that there's anything wrong with a good black cat and witch, you know what I'm saying? But this one, she's a fancy lady, and I love the saying on the bottom of it. Okay, we do again. It did get folded at one point, but it's not like falling off, okay? Otherwise, our corners are pretty gosh darn good. There's minor foxing. That occurs actually more so on the back. You can see kind of in here. Yet on the front, we only have it very nominally right here on the side, okay? All right, Miss Tracy is in Andorra. Miss Tracy is in it at 35. Appreciate you, lady. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Get it, Tracy, with that just in case. She's keeping it safe, throwing in that bid insurance. There's our jack-o'-lantern bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate ya. Tracy, lady, you didn't need your just in case because you got it at 35. Congratulations and thank you. That is a beautiful, beautiful one. All right, Tracy, this is a harder plastic. So that, of course, will come in there for you. Keep it nice and safe. And just as a reminder, if you haven't bought an ephemera from me before, if it's your only purchase, I do have a tendency to ship them in boxes, like 6 by 6 by 6 boxes, small boxes. I prefer to do that because bless even if you put them in cardboard, you put do not bend, sometimes these have a tendency to still get bent. So I play it safe on them and put it in a 6 by 6 by 6. It does not alter your shipping. If it does, it literally would be a few more cents. And I honestly feel like with the ephemera, it's worth a couple of extra cents to make sure that your ephemera gets to you whole and intact. So just to put that out there for you. Thank you again, Tracy. It is yours. Um, let's do a little glass. Okay, we're gonna do some Heisey glass. Oh my gosh, I'm not in the chat, Michael. Get yourself together. Starting it at 8 $18? $18 is what we were starting it at. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. It is Heisey, and if you're not familiar with Heisey, they have really beautiful like color density. It's not like super saturated. There is like a lot of translucency to it, so it gives a little bit more of like jewel tone vibes. Now, this is a three-footed console bowl. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. As I said, this is going to be great if you do. I love to pair it with like the green and a little bit of like a natural wood, like think of like a walnut. That is an absolutely gorgeous color combination. You could certainly put it with like, oh, geez, Michael, putting it with the black gives it a little bit more of a sophisticated Art Deco vibe, where if you put it with like your browns, your walnuts, it gives you a little bit more of like an antique kind of vibe to it. I think that this would be so perfect on a console if you have a coffee table, perhaps like a side table, right? Do like a simple bowl filler, do like a willow ball in there to kind of keep it nice and fall in autumnal. But again, 3 feet, no chips, no cracks. There's that gorgeous yellow tone to it. Like I said, it doesn't give like depression yellow. It's more of a jewel tone to it. It's got a little bit more of a luster to it. This one is coming in at 5.5 inches tall. And then we have a diameter on it at 7 inches. 5.5 tall, 7 inch diameter. So it's a sizable piece, but it's not overwhelming. It's not going to take up too much space, but it's still going to give you dramatic effect. If you don't want to put anything in it, it's still a beautiful piece of glass to display. Also, putting a candle in here just to do like a little bit of a candlescape, I think would be quite elegant, beautiful, right? Certainly not something that you just have to keep out for fall. Could certainly leave it out year round, put your remote controls in there, or why not? Maybe you're going to put your paper clips in there, who knows, right? But I just love it. Simple shape, it's not overdone, simple elegance. Love that the feet come up on those ribs. It does give a little bit of a Art Deco vibe though to it. I think with this detail, fairy lights, a green graph, no doubt. Hey Kim, how are you doing today? Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you. So we got our Heisey glass in yellow, 5.5 inches tall, a 7 inch diameter on that. There are no chips, there are no cracks. You could definitely put skulls or eyeballs in there too, 100%. But if we don't have any interest on that one, I'm going to set it to the side and we're going to keep it moving. Okay. Hi, Z. I have a really interesting piece here for you. It is a part of something larger. Is it a lamp? Was it a wall Scott? Oh, Stephanie, you want it at 18. It's yours, girl. We won't do a countdown. Stephanie, girl, you're getting the Heisey at 18. It's coming to you, sister friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, so yeah, the next piece is I just liked it because it's got great aesthetics. Just use it as a display piece. Maybe you want to craft with it and turn it into something else. That's entirely up to you. Um, that said, it's kind of more of like a salvage piece. How about we just call it like that? We're going to call it a salvage piece. Going to start it at $15 if there's any interest on it. Bloop. Okay. So it is this brass griffin. Look at that. So it is threaded. Oh, you know what? This is not what it was for. I was going to say you could put your finial on there, but this is too thin and the finial is too thick. See, if I move too fast, there we go. It's this brass griffin. So it very much could have had like a fixture here at some point. It would be cool if you just did like a drip plate if it was threaded and then just put like a taper or a pillar candle on there. Keep in mind, these do rotate. All right. It does have a hole back here. So it very well could have been mounted to the wall. His wings want to switch on me. So it could have been mounted to the wall. Now, keep in mind on this one, Blue, just so that you know, see the tip here? That has unfortunately been broken off. So, Blue, I don't know if that's gonna, you just let me know if you're still in it, lady. But I don't know. I really vibe with it. You know what I mean? You can put the wings like this. Ugh, he wants to rotate. That's the only problem. You can put the wings like this, which is pretty cool, I think, right? Having the legs back, wings forward, rotate it, put the feet forward with the wings back. These are sharp. They are not rounded. It's definitely not child safe. I do want to point that out to you. Like it's not gonna necessarily like it's not like needle sharp, but if you were to grip it like that, you're gonna be like, ooh, you know? So just keep that in mind. We obviously have some patina to our griffin friend here, and I like that. I like that. All right, blues in it to win it. Miss Laurent Enchanté in it at 16. He comes in at 5.5 inches tall. Okay, 5.5 inches tall and 7 inches at its longest. 7 inches at its longest. You could do like if you had like a could do like a little nail, and he could hang on the wall as such. You could prop his feet like that, or his wings and feet like this, if you prefer. So he could very well hang on the wall. I do think it would be really cool if you did mount it on the wall and were to find like again like a candle drip plate and just put a candle on there and call it a day, or as a desk accessory too. All right, Miss Rose's Rose is in it at 17. So again, it's some kind of brass salvage. Clearly, we're missing something, and maybe something was attached here. Maybe he was part of a larger light fixture or chandelier. That's very possible, or a wall sconce of some sort. I just really dug it because I was like, ooh, it's a brass griffin. Of course I'm going to get it. All right, let's do the countdown. I have no idea what it's used. Your imagination is your only limitation on this one, Karen. That's yeah. All right. Let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid and whoosh. Like I said, just keep in mind to the winner, these feathers here, a little prickly. They are a little prickly, not gonna lie. Thank you, lady. Ooh, ooh. Dragon. Bid and oh, Miss Laurent. So close. So close, sister, but I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. We had a battle of the just in cases. Oh, but blue girl, quick fingers, perfect timing. 31, the brass griffin, lady, it's coming to you. Congratulations and thank you. I just, like I said, the brass and the green, I love it. Okay. Let's do some more jewelry. Now, this one is not antique, it is vintage. Okay, there's a little bit of a story with this particular piece. And let's just say, suffice it to say, it has a very happy ending, in my opinion. All right. Don't stab me, Griffin. It is a costume jewelry. She's vintage. She's a vintage gal in a beautiful silver tone. She is marked. Doo-doo-doo. Gonna start it at $15. She's a sparkler for sure. Okay. An ornate candle. See, an ornate candle holder. Thank you, Kim. That's what I thought. Or a wall sconce. Let me make sure I'm showing it to you. Okay. So we are hallmarked on the back. It's kind of illegible, but it says Sarah CONV. So it is a Sarah Coventry brooch, obviously, in a beautiful silver tone. It is in very good condition. And quite frankly, I think it's even better condition because what happened was we were cleaning the jewelry the one night and the center stone fell out. And I was like, well, that stinks. Let me just show it to you. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Talk about something to wear for Sunday services during the month of December. Are you serious right now? Like, look at that. That sparkle on that. Oh, she's a stunner. I love this. It's 1 7/8 inches in diameter. Okay, so let's talk about it. We were cleaning the jewelry. When I was cleaning the jewelry, this stone fell out. I have clearly remounted it. I used Gorilla Glue. This bad boy ain't going anywhere from now on. When I was cleaning it, I don't know if it was from Sarah Coventry or if somebody decided that it would look better. But what they did is they actually, the entire stone was painted silver on the back. It didn't sparkle. It just did not sparkle, y'all. And I was like, I'm gonna take a risk. And I removed this silver like paint backing to it. And quite frankly, and I say this with full confidence, I really feel that I brought this to life. Okay. Being able to see the light pass through here, it just makes that green stone far more sparkly. I love this piece. I liked it when I bought it. I was upset when the stone fell out. I took a risk, and I am so incredibly pleased with the results. The stone, that green center stone, it just sparkles all the more because we get full light pass through on it. Okay. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I don't know that I would have ever really, quite frankly, noticed it unless that center stone had fallen out. So it was a very happy accident, and I am incredibly pleased with the results. Now, when you put it against the black, look at that. It does agree, look like an eye. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And of course, you've got all of your little like pave diamonds in there. Okay. Miss Suzette, appreciate you. Thank you so much for, oh, Miss Deborah was first. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Miss Suzette, Miss Kim, appreciate you, ladies. Suzette, Miss Lisa, hello, Miss Autovuvu, Miss Lisa Day. Very pleased. I'm very pleased with the end results of this. Look at that. So we are faceted. The green is faceted. I love it. And again, our diameter is 1 7/8. So almost 2-inch diameter on that beauty. All right, I'm going to go ahead. That's it. Lisa, I removed the cataract. We did a perfect. We removed the Cadillac. We removed the cataract. You are right, Lisa. So good. All right. Thanks everyone for your bids. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Imagine that on a red peacoat. You better stop it. They're going to be like, oh, okay. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. Miss Suzette. Oh, Miss Lisa Day is throwing in her just in case. There's our sparkler bid. And thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Everyone, thank you so much for the bids. I really do appreciate you. Miss Suzette, you were holding it down, but Miss Lisa Day came in Congratulations and thank you, Lisa, at 26. The Sarah Coventry brooch, surgery by yours truly, is coming to you, lady, at 26. I love it. It shows so well, too. Thank you, Lisa. All righty. Oh, okay. I wrote down the next item and I was like, pin cushion. What? I don't have a pin cushion. I do have a pin cushion. It's a very different kind of pin cushion. We're going to do some more advertising cards here. Okay. Now, I have some ephemera. It's a 3-piece set. We're going to start it off at $12. 3 pieces of ephemera. Okay, pretty fabulous. The first two. Now, these are blank. These you could have done like script, could have written on them. You could have had a stamp where you would have, stamped your store on. Neither have been stamped, neither have been filled out on the back. Okay. We're gonna do one. And again, you can see where you would put in the script and or stamp. Beautiful gold on there. Subject matter is quite odd, truthfully. We have a matching. This is fabulous. Look at that anthropomorphic frog. Unfortunately, his tip is going right out the bottom. So again, where you would have placed your stamp, but obviously is missing. So we've got those 2 pieces, right? Fabulous, fantastic. We love it. Then we have our postcard, which obviously has not been filled out. Yeah. We love the internet today. So it's not been filled out on the back. And you're like, pincushion. I know, right? This is a bit provocative. We're going for strange and unusual. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Bye, Marina. Her décolletage is padded. So you can put your pins in there if you'd like. Your little needles. I mean, yeah. I don't know what it family's supplied. She's doing the laundry. The décolletage of it all. It's very aggressive. Look at that face. You know I had to get it. What? You know I had to get it. Well, geek, I mean, did you have good timing or what? So yeah, her bosoms here are padded. There's a little it's that kind of shit today. There's a little stuffing in there. So you can place your pins in there if you would like. Now, with our pin cushion postcard, we are going to include, of course, the 2 blank kind of business cards, if you will. They haven't been stamped. I had to. So you're going to get all 3. We started it at 12. Hey, thanks, Kim. Appreciate that. So you do get all 3. It's definitely an unusual pairing, but I thought, why not? If we're going to do it, today is the day to do it. So postcard has not been filled out. From what I can tell, she's never been pinned, bless. And of course, we have the 2 blank business cards, okay? Aggressive. My name's Martha. All right, well, if we don't have any interest on those, I'm going to set them to the side. Or we're going to keep it moving. All right, I'm going to stick these up here. All right, let's do some glass. We're going to mix it up. Okay, it is whenever I move too fast. It just okay. Gonna start it off. Oops, at well 30T. Oh my 30 and T got. I think you all understand what's going on. We're starting it at 30 if anybody's interested. Moving slowly. We have some beautiful. Are you gonna say it with me? Valencia in colonial green. We have a pedestal swung vase here. Now she does have a sticker. She does have a sticker. Do note there's a little bit of steaminess still in there down here to the bottom because I cleaned it up last night and it looks like I still have some vapors in there. I don't think I have any more water. No, I don't have any more water. But yeah, no chips, no cracks. Again, it is in the Valencia in a colonial green from Fenton. You know, you can't get anything better for your fall doing like the colonial green, the mossy green, the olive green with like your amber glass. I know it's pretty like much like a staple. Thank you, Janet. Appreciate you, lady. But these colors are so good. They're earthy, they're warm. You don't have to use them just in the fall. These are going to go great year round. Okay. This color blends in perfectly again with your brasses, your golds, your ambers, your blacks. It's just a fabulous, fabulous look. So, Fenton sticker, no chips, no cracks. It is in the colonial green. I lost my place. It has an exact measurement of 14 inches. 14 inches exactly. There is no Fenton mark. She's from like the 60s. She's a classic lady, right? And again, you know, you take something like our ostrich egg with this, that is a beautiful pairing. Again, that cream, the brass, the colonial green, absolutely adore this. Okay. Great piece, great, great piece. This would go good. I have like the dried hydrangeas. If you get like two, just to stick in there for some elevation, some height, some big drama without having to do a whole lot, nor taking up a whole lot of space, right? So it is again our Valencia, our Fenton Valencia in colonial green, 14 inches exact, no chips, no cracks. While we have a sticker, there is no marking on the bottom. Nice and clean for you, but again, there's a little bit of mist down there, so I do apologize on that one. Thank you, Miss Laurent. Appreciate you. Miss Janet coming in. Thank you, ladies, both for the bids. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and a bid end. Miss Joan getting in on the action. Watching you. I love the Valencia because it does give like a nice geometric kind of Art Deco vibe to it, but looks like a jewel though too, right? Oh, the just in cases are coming in. Girl, what is that? Limes. Limes bid end. Avocado bid end. Avocado bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Miss Janet, Miss Joan. Thank you, ladies. Miss Joan, she threw in that just in case, but Miss Janet, y'all know she loves her Fenton. Olives. Oh, is that what it is? Olive bid end. Janet loves her Fenton. So, lady at 40, congratulations and thank you. Another Fenton is coming to live with you, lady. Thank you. Ugh, this internet. Telling you what. Okay, let me set this over here. Ugh, up close and personal. Okay, this next piece, guys. I really wanted to keep it. I really did want to keep it, but then I was like, stop it, let it go. Um, I'm gonna let it go, but I really like it. I really like it a lot. I really like this piece a lot. Okay, okay. I'm gonna start it at $18. There's, oh, I love it. Okay. Look at it. It's a little wooden box. Great wood with a little brass lizard on the top. Stop it. I love it. Now, he does have a little rub on his back. See it right here? I'll bet right here on his head. Bless. Isn't that darling? Stop. Look at the little footsies on the bottom. Interior. Really nice wood, y'all. That's a really pretty wood. Is it, I don't think this is burl. Thank you, Graph. Got you in it at 18. The box itself is 2.5 inches tall by 4 inches. So it is a small little treasure chest, if you will. Great for your jewelry. Great if you have little small pieces of ephemera to stick in there. Is that not fabulous or what? Again, ooh, so good. So good. Remember, anything that goes in here doesn't count against your collection. Now, albeit you can't put that much in here. Bird's eye. That's, I think you're right, Miss Joan. Bird's eye. That's a gorgeous piece. Look at that little lizard on there. Stop it. Nice phrasing to it. Again, subjective. I like it. Shows its age. I don't think me. Oh, you know what? Maybe that is what it is, Dawn. A cigarette box. That very well could be it. It definitely doesn't have a tobacco smell. So if there's been cigarettes in there, it certainly hasn't been in there for a good while. Okay. So 2.5 inches tall by 4 inches long. The only condition issue is the rub to the lizard on the top. Joanna, I agree. It does feel important. And it's just unusual. It's just an unusual, strange piece, right? Hinged here on the back. That hinge is nice and tight. It ain't wobbly or anything like that. And you do have the 4 little feet underneath. I think it is darling. It's unusual. All right, Miss Graff is in it at 18. That said, we're going to do a 10-second countdown. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Uh-oh, Miss Deborah's sneaking in there. I love the little boxes, the figural. Oh, Miss Pammy getting sneaky. Grab. Ooh, she got her just in case and just in time. Thank you for the box bid end, Miss Rutha Bay. Pammy, Deborah, appreciate ya. Graph kept it safe. So at 21, the lizard box is coming to ya. Thank you, Graph. Congratulations. Okay. One thing that fits in here is jewelry. You can get a good bit of jewelry pieces on there. Okay, let's do a piece of jewelry. This next. Love it. It's not marked or hallmarked. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa. Oh, bear with me. I just got rid of my chat. Oh no, I don't want it underneath. How does one get the chat to go? Oh, bear with me a second. I like the chat to the side, not underneath the video. Here we go. Now we need to be in live chat all messages. Okay, we're going to try that again. Gold tone, no condition issues. Loving the color combination. We're going to start her off at $18. Show you the back. We have a total length on this one. It is coming in at 2.5 inches in length. Okay. And when we rotate it, oh, how I love it. Look at that. You guys, look at those green stones. Do you see that glow on that? Oh, it's beautiful. 2.5 inches, no condition issues. You want something on black? That's just the light facing it. Okay. Hey, sugar britches. But if you really have like a uranium collection, you'll get an even more vibrant glow if you do expose it to UV light. So without, which is absolutely stunning by itself, look at that. And then with your uranium light, okay? These bad boys, they light up, all right? 4 stones, beautiful glow on that. But again, even without, and you pop that on black, look at that. I mean, how good for the fall wardrobe. You'd certainly do this in spring, summer too, right? That gold with that bright, beautiful green. Ooh, I love it. Get it glowy in it at 18. No condition issues. It does have like a very Miriam Haskell vibe to it. There's a piece of lint in there. Let me get that out. Thought I get out of there. Sorry about that. Piece of lint. But it has a very Miriam Haskell look through the petals of the flower. I don't believe that it is. It could be, but I'm pretty sure it's not, right? No hallmark, no manufacturer. Agreed. It is a full vibe. Miss Loretta's coming in at 19. Thank you, ladies, both, for your bids. I just saw this and immediately fell in love with it. I said, look, even if it doesn't glow, it glows, right? Even if it doesn't glow, it already has a gorgeous glow to it. But it does, in fact, fluoresce if you're into it. All right, ladies, thank you for the bids. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. I know, right? Tell me that's not a good color combination. We're going to have to disagree even if you say no. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, look at that, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. That's gorgeous. Bloop. But again, on that black, you better stop it. Glowy is definitely not trying to let this one get away. Appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Ruthie, for the bid. And Loretta girl, I appreciate you. Your bid of 19, but Glowy girl, with that just in case at 20, it's coming to you, lady. Congratulations and thank you. All right, let's do something a little bit different. I've had one of these previously. My goodness, I think it's been at least a year since I have had the other one. Okay. I'm starting this off. Let me get it here. Is it ephemera? Is it a book? I don't know. We're going to start it off at $10. There's some condition issues. It's a miniature book, and it is the spine. Okay. So it did have like a lithograph, or it does have a lithograph, but we can see there's some condition issues. Now, the book itself is still intact. The pages aren't falling out. Okay. So here we've got our little lithograph on the front. Again, a miniature book, right? We've got our little children there. He's bringing her a bouquet of flowers, and she just doesn't know what to do with herself. I don't know. Does she have allergies and she's about to sneeze? Perhaps. Hey, Heidi, how are you doing today? Note we've got this little piece over here. Do you know what it is? We open it up. Now, right here is another condition issue. We take this piece out. It's almost like a little crayon, right? And what you do, let me get over here. Hello, little graphite. And then what you do, just with your little finger, and do know when you rub it off, it's gone, but it doesn't appear on your finger. It's it's a little Victorian slate pencil and tablet that you could put in your pocket. Is that not cool or what? I love this. This is so darling. And then, of course, this right here holds like your little slate pencil. You need to be very ginger with it. Obviously, the piece was used. There are some scribbles in there. We do have the removal of kind of like part of the slate finish to this, but you just rub it off with your finger. This one, somebody pushed a little too hard on. That or that line has been on there for a hot minute. So you really get 4 of the slate finishes. You get the little slate pen. Look at this. It's, plain on the back. It's definitely seen its day, but the fact that it's still here with us, I mean, it's at least 100 years old. 1800s on that one. I think it's darling. I love the uniqueness of the piece. Oh, well, we could slide it through like that. How about that? So we started it off at $10. It's the little Victorian pocket slate notebook. You write on it, you rub it off. Like I said, it doesn't come off on the finger. This is the finger I used to remove the hello. Nothing's left. It's pure magic, y'all. It's the science of it. It's the science. But if we don't have any interest, I'm going to set that one to the side. We're going to keep it moving. Okay. Tablet. Oh. Listen, if you're, oh, Janet, you want it at 10? It's yours at 10, lady. You got it. Thank you, Miss Janet. Appreciate ya. It's yours. It's just really unique. It's just really unique. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna do some more ephemera. If you're squeamish, if like you don't like nudity, this probably isn't gonna be a piece for you. Maybe you need to use the restroom, go grab yourself a drink. Up to you. Um, Now, these are taken from a book, okay? They are both anatomy charts. We've got the man whom he's got a towel. The lady does not have a towel. So she's on full display, but it's not overly graphic. So you are going to get both of them. Keep in mind, the man's head is a little floppy. Hers is not. This, somebody got hungry at some point. Poop. Other point, the lady here on the back, this piece has come loose and it goes back here like this. Now you could re-adhere it if you would prefer or not. So it's entirely up to you. You are going to get both, okay? They are, again, pulled from an anatomy book or a medical book of some sort. I love these. I am starting the set off at $18. Okay, so we'll start with him. What we do, We open up his fleshy outside to reveal, my word, the muscles. And then we open up the muscles and we get the organs. And then you can go through and reveal, I guess I should say. So like here's the intestines. We can pull the intestines away and we reveal even more blood and guts inside. Here's our stomach. Uh, it's so difficult to show these, y'all. Back there's the kidneys. You see those? You can pull this. We've got the back of a skeleton. I just think these are really cool. So that's him. And then again, the same thing occurs with our lady friend here. She opens the other way though. The mouth is really disturbing to me though. Geek and Glowy, I got you both. Thank you. Look, isn't these fabulous? And then of course we open her up. We've got the same thing going on. So they are not in perfect condition, but gosh darn it, these things are collectible. Perfect for your Halloween. These would be great to frame. I don't know if you saw, but like the images I did, even if you were to just kind of like display it like this with like other accoutrement around it in a nice shadow box would be quite amazing. So look, some condition issues, truth be told, but I think they're fabulous and they're definitely well worth it. Now, Geek, you were the first, I'll double check. Geek, you were the first 18. Glowy was the second 18. So Geek, I do see you're 19, but since you were the first 18, we're holding it at 18. So again, it is both of the anatomy charts, both the man and woman. Some condition issues, truth be told, but they're amazing. Amazing. All right, let's go ahead. And this also saves you because, like, if you do find the book with these in there and you're like, oh, that's the best part, right? But then you're like, I can't rip those out of there. So now you don't have to. Now you don't have to rip them out because it's already done for you. The book is long gone, right? Chloe, I got you in at 20. Thank you, lady. These are just kind of weird stuff that I like. I can't help it, clearly. I mean, you know. All right, let's do the countdown. Lisa, I see you at 21. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit of. Ah, it would be fun to display it like that too. The guts of it all. Geek at 22, Glowy at 23. Thank you everyone for the bids. It is for the pair. There is our bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Glowy Girl, right in there, just in time at $23. The anatomy set is coming to you, lady. Thank you. Okay. Let's do a little bit more ephemera. Now, yesterday, if you were with Misty and I during the Tuesday sale, I had 4 of these. These ones are a little bit different, and I'm really proud of myself for letting these go. Now, these are a little bit different. That said, I'm going to do a choice at $18. You will have the choice between one or both. Okay, let me grab them. Now, if you're familiar with these pieces, you're going to know exactly what the difference is right off the bat. Okay. Let me get this one out of the plastic so it'll show a little bit better. I've got 2. They are the memorial cards. The reason that these are different, and this is the first time that I've ever found them like this, is traditionally the cards are black with the gold embossing. These are obviously in like a cream or ivory with the gold embossing. I will say this one has a border in a black. Look at that. So the choice is going to be Edna, who was born in 1877 and passed away April 17th, 1908 at the year or the age of 31 years, 1 month, and 14 days. So seeing these in like the cream and gold, first time I've ever found them like this. Our other choice then is going to be for Stanley. Stanley passed away in 1902. Sadly, Stanley was but 1 year, 6 months, and 14 days. So this one's a little bit like in the macabre collector market, a little bit more desirable because unfortunately he was quite young when he passed away. So those are your two choices, either Stanley or Edna. Okay, both on the cream back with gold lettering. Keep in mind that Edna's here does have like the black border. Now on Stanley's, when we turn it around, it is the non-pareil card company out of Beacon, Iowa, where Edna's does not have a marking. So this is Stanley's back. This is Edna's back. Okay. It's the cream and gold memorial cards. Like I said, I traditionally see these black and gold, but never in the cream and gold. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. If there's no interest on either of those, I'm going to set them to the side and we are going to keep it moving. All righty. Okay. I'm going to jump back into some jewelry. Oh, Geek is in it at 18. All right, 10-second countdown. It's going to be up to Geek then. Only Geek can use her just in case, I should say. All right, let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Heidi, these are turn of the century, so 1908 and 1902. Boom, bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Well, whoa, Geek. Oh, go for it, girl. At $18 each, I would too. Geek, they're coming to you, lady. Appreciate ya. Get you down. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Thank you so very much. All right, Ty. I'm gonna do now. Let's do wood. Let's do wood, and then we'll do another piece of jewelry. How about that? Okay. Do, 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 do. I am starting this piece off at $20. If anybody is interested. Oh. Now, y'all know I love my Russian lacquer boxes. This one's a hard one to let go of too because this is a very small one. So we have the paper label. Made in USSR. It is a small one. It's a 2-inch diameter on this, 2-inch diameter with the paper label. When we take the lid off, of course, we have the classic high gloss red enameling on the interior. We do the little piece of paperwork, which I've never seen before, little tag, if you will. Right? I mean, I can't really make it out, but it's there. Okay. Just a little something, something on it. But really what it's about. Oh my gosh, this internet. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Look at that. It's the frog with the dragonflies on it. I love that. Of course, this is all hand painted, including the relief going around the perimeter here. I love this. Now, you might be able to get one, maybe two rings in there. This is just a fabulous piece. Like I say, the small ones harder to get. This is just really unusual subject matter for these. Thank you, Miss Joan. I got you in it at 20. So it is our Russian lacquer box with our frog and dragonflies on there. Look at how glossy that is. No condition issues. Of course, the tags are all still present, both on the bottom, and you've got your little paper label on the interior. You know, a lot of these lacquer boxes, they do scenes from like Russian folklore, fairy tales, historical scenes. You know, I don't know if somehow this frog is part of folklore or a Russian fairy tale. Regardless of that, I just think it's absolutely amazing. Again, it is 2 inches, and somebody painted that by hand. Okay. Like, that's crazy. Alrighty. So Miss Joan, Miss Elaine, crazy tiny horse. Oh, hey Tess. All right. Thank you. Appreciate your yes. I've already got mine. So I'll let you kiss it. All right. Tess is in it at 26. Saturn is in it at crazy, is in it at 26. Y'all, thank you for the bids. Again, a 2-inch diameter. We do have our USSR paper label and whoops, and the little paper on the interior. Again, there's your full interior shot. Okay. Elaine coming in at 28. Well, let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yeah. So these lacquer boxes, I don't know if you've ever, but look. I don't typically like I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with that, but these do fluoresce. Interesting, right? Who'd have thunk it? It does wash out the design on the front, but just so that you're aware, not every one, obviously the porcelain ones aren't going to do this. But yeah, you can in fact, if you do have a UV collection, just FYI. Okay. It's not like it's more of like a novelty to it, but it's interesting to know. Thank you for the froggy bid ends. Appreciate you, Chloe. Well, Miss Elaine, thank you, and you did have that just in case, but with that 32 just in case at 31, Miss Joan lady, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to ya. Mhm. Okay. This next piece, we're gonna jump back to jewelry. This is the most elevated piece of jewelry that we have in today's sale. Okay, it's Weiss jewelry, but it is all Austrian crystals. Okay, today is Wednesday, Miss Tink. I know. I'm keeping you on your toes. I'm keeping you on your toes. Um, okay, we are starting this stunner off at $30 if anybody is interested. Okay, again, it is Weiss jewelry. I'm freezing. It is Weiss jewelry with Austrian crystals. It's in a gold tone. There are no condition issues to it. We have a 1.5-inch diameter on this, a 1.5-inch diameter, no condition issues. Ready? This thing, y'all, stop it. Now I cleaned this one up. It's nice and sparkly for you. Look at all of the faceting in there. Look at that. All Austrian crystals and a beautiful yellow canary. All right. This doesn't fluoresce. It's a crystal, right? It's a natural occurring color. This is, ay, ay, ay. Now look, fortunately, the sun is not shining in. I only get more direct morning sunlight. When I tell you this thing throws light, I mean, it throws light like nobody's business. And I am not exaggerating. When you get direct natural sunlight to come into this brooch, you will see light refraction at about 6 feet away. Like it literally cast its prism about 6 feet away. It is insane. You will get not only like the rainbow prism effect, like the pinpoints of light. What is fabulous about this piece is when you get direct sunlight and you're near a wall, it will actually cast like a ripple effect. So if you are familiar, if you've ever, you know how like light hits the surface of water and then it casts like that shadow and you get like that ripply light to it, that's exactly what this brooch will do. Okay. Not only is it beautiful to look at, this brooch will give a full light show. I am kidding you not. Okay. Unfortunately, I just have a ring light showing on it, and it's really about refraction. So light goes into the stone. And what happens is when these are faceted, when the stones are faceted, the light starts to bounce around. So the facets actually create a mirrored effect. So when you have, like, say your chandelier, it has the prisms. The reason that the prisms are faceted is because when light enters into the stone, those facets create a bounce effect and it shoots back out. So it creates more pins of light from the light refraction. And the cuts are what are known as, wow, it just went right, refraction and facets. Okay. So the more faceted the stone, which takes more skill, because you can typically, you start faceting a stone so much, it'll break. But the more facets on the stone, the more light reflection that you will get, or refraction. So yeah, gorgeous canary. Again, it is Weiss with yellow Austrian crystals. Okay. This isn't plastic, it's not glass. This is an elevated piece of jewelry. Okay. Tink, I got you in it at 30. Girl, you wait. I'm going to go ahead and do a 10-second countdown. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Look at that. Do you see right that center stone? Even on the sides. Yeah. Miss Joan, I appreciate you coming in. Miss Tink, no doubt. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid end. Like, True Tea, Tink at 32, honey, even if you spent 120 on it, there would have been a deal. Like, this is a solid piece of jewelry, okay? This ain't plastic. It's not costume. Look at that. Gorgeous. Tink, girl, wear this and wear it in good health and have fun with it. Go out in the sunshine. You're going to get all the attention. You're going to get all the attention. Be careful when driving. You don't want to blind anybody else, though, okay? Just put it down to the side until you get to your destination and then light up the room, literally, girl. Congratulations and thank you. That one got slept on. Tank girl, congratulations. All right, where are we at now? We're going to do something a little bit different. This is definitely a strange and unusual piece. If you do visit us here at the inn, you will see several of these kind of tucked in throughout. They are hard to miss. We're going to start it off at $18, which is, again, a fabulous deal on it. Not only are you going to get, this is a genuine ostrich egg. Now, the hole is there with intention because obviously they have to get the yolk out. Look at that. That is an ostrich egg. It is huge. That graph is not my new icon photo. I will have you know, okay? All right, we're getting towards the end of the sale. The internet is going to start being that kind of way. So, yes, we are literally an egghead. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, you were going to get not only this giant ostrich egg, but you are going to get an actual holder for it, okay? We're going to do 18 starting this off, okay? This is a genuine ostrich egg. And I got to tell you, like, it looks really thin, but it's quite thick for an egg. I mean, this is a solid egg. And I mean, I guess to kind of bake a little ostrich, you do need a thicker egg on this one. But this holder, fantastic. Now the holder isn't like a brass. Do keep in mind, okay, that's not, well, there is some pitting to the holder. Okay, just so that you're aware, there is a little bit of pitting. I'm not mad at it because I think that it really helps kind of blend this in to a more antique vibe. I love the fact though that you were getting the holder for this. The holder is worth it by itself. Okay, thank you, Tink. Appreciate it. I'm glad somebody's out there for that one. Okay, yeah, you literally have to drill into this. Yeah. You can like carve them out and create like the scenes and everything. Like, yes. So the egg itself, I don't know what I did with my tape measure. I'm flying blind in here. Well, oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The egg itself is about 6 inches tall. About 6 inches tall. Girl, this is Wednesday. Our Tuesday sale was yesterday, right? So today is just solo sale. But you're gonna get the ostrich egg with the holder. Tink is in it at 19. Merci. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and do the countdown. We're gonna pray we can get through the rest of the sale. All right, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. Eggy, Ruthie's gonna fry it up. Go ahead. Thank you for the bid and Miss Ruthie. Miss Laurence. C'est magnifique. Merci. 19. It's coming to you, lady. That's a great get. Miss Laurence. Congratulations. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to jump back to some ephemera. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to do two pieces of ephemera. This first one, I'm not going to lie. If I didn't already have it, I am incredibly fortunate to have found two of these. If I didn't have this piece of ephemera, I wouldn't have sold it. Like, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Because this one, but I am going to give you two pieces. Okay. And we are going to start both of these pieces off at $18. I got to reach. Okay. These are both heirs. Okay. Manufacturers, heirs. Heirs Ague Cure. Heirs Ague Cure is a purely vegetable, bitter, and powerful tonic, and is, with a positive knowledge of its effects, warranted a speed and certain cure for fever and ague, intermittent, remittent, and bilious fevers, and for all disorders particular to malarious, marshy, and miasmatic districts. That's why we have the swamp. Oh, so advertising card. So if you live in swampy climates, this is the perfect remedy for you. So this is piece one. Okay. Note the little frogs down here. Look at the crocodile. He's like, I don't know. Okay, that is piece one. Piece two is Air's hair vigor or tonic. Okay. Does anybody know what I'm about to show you? Kind of goes with this. It's another aquatic scene. It's the mermaids. This particular image is really desirable and collectible and kind of like the ephemera market. Look at that. This is the second one that I found. It's only the second one that I have found in over 4 years. And I will dig through some ephemera. And this is only the second time that I have found this particular image. Mine also is the Air's hair vigor. All right. Very collectible, very good condition. You can see the corners are still nice and crisp. We don't have discoloration. It's not ripped. It's not torn. It is just an absolutely beautiful graphic. See, so the mermaids, look, it fell off the ship. The ship is sinking. This mermaid's out there getting a case for herself. Sister friend is bringing it here for her friends to use. And they're like, why, oh, yes, our hair is luxurious. Very demure. Very elegant. Yes. So you're going to get both. You're going to get the hair and you're going to get the malaise. Look at that. Those are beautiful. The swamp malaria one is a little bit thinner than our mermaid one. Okay. But you are going to get both. Gorgeous images. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Wings. These are stunners, okay? I'm gonna do the countdown. I think that they may have. They were after the hair tonic. Oh, Miss Lorianne's getting in on it too. All right. They might have sung their siren song to get that hair tonic at all cost, boys and girls. The human hair is a feature so important to personal comfort and beauty that men of ability have devoted years of study and experiment in order to become familiar with the laws of its growth, health, and decay. Ayres Hair Vigor, the choice ingredients requisite to produce a preparation with which restores gray hair to its original color. Oh, okay. Okay. Likely story. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Wash away the gray. Oh, Blue, appreciate. Ooh, Denise ain't playing. Oh, our mermaid bow bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. So, where are we at? Lorianne was holding it down. Blue came in. Wings. I see you at 30, but oh, Miss Denise. She came in hot and heavy at 31. Denise, congratulations and thank you. It's so good. So good. Really. Congratulations, Denise. Fabulous set. Seriously. Okay. Few more items. Oops. Few more items here. Okay. So this is a really good one. Okay. We talk about like advertising pieces, and a lot of times um, outside of artwork, another really kind of like 1900s, early 1900s thing was like the interpretation of dreams. Now, I have for you the Dream Dictionary. In a black and white, it is the same on the back. It's in very good condition. Okay. It's called the Black and White series. This is number one. It is Dream Dictionary. Dreams vividly impressed upon the mind are sure to be followed by some event. The true meaning of all of your dreams. It is from the Van Publishing Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio. What makes this one a little bit different than the ones that I have found in the past is that this is an actual dream dictionary. It is not a dream dictionary that is then in part the dream dictionary, but by and large is mostly some kind of like tonic or some kind of medicinal advertising, and then they put a little bit of the dream dictionary in. This publication, it's not huge or anything like that, but this little publication, it doesn't give me a page count either, by the way, is nothing but the Dream Dictionary. So there's no other advertisements in it, okay? There are no pictures, but it is chock full. So it's like all of the imagery, the symbology, and then it goes in and it tells you the meaning of those things. I'm going to start it at $15 if anybody is interested. Now, as I said, there's no advertising in here. It is all about the interpretation of dreams. Note that it is part of a series. So number 2 would be marriage. 3, what is in your life? 4, I would love to find this one. The fortune teller. Character reading. Number 6 is magnetism. It starts with the philosophy of dreams. It says the Bible speaks of dreams as being sometimes prophetic or suggestive of future events. This belief has prevailed in all ages and countries, and there are numerous modern examples apparently authenticated which would appear to favor this hypothesis. The interpretation of dreams was a part of the business of soothsayers at the royal courts of Egypt, Babylonia, and other ancient nations. And it goes on, etc. Oh, it does. It is copyrighted 1919. It is literally the dictionary of dreams, alphabetical. It's giving you everything. So, for example, if you're dreaming of air, if you dream that it is clear, it signifies that you will come into a great fortune. If the air is foggy, you will have sorrows. If it is filled with sweet odors, you will be successful in life. If you dream of the army, if victorious, good tidings, but if rooted, you must prepare for misfortune. If you dream of an axe, denotes danger of death. If you dream of bees, they signify wealth and success in business. If they sting you, a friend will betray you. If the dreamer kills a bee, he will have great losses. Seeing bees leave their honey is a sign of honor and fortune. If they fly into their hives, lose losses through enemies. So again, this is all about the interpretation of the symbology of dreams. If we dream of a cucumber, serious illness, don't dream of cucumbers. If we dream of a crow, disappointed expectations, humiliation, to hear and disgrace. A crocodile, a catastrophe. A cricket, hospitality and home comfort. Cigar, to the man who smokes it, success. If it be not lit, it signifies misfortune. If he lights it, he may have hope. Evergreens, falling. If you dream that you fall down but rise again quickly, you will attain too much honor. But if, on the contrary, you remain where you fell, you will live obscure and in poverty. Boy, get up in your dreams if you fall. We have hail, we have hair, ham, happiness, keys, killing, kiss. We have odor, office, oil, ointment. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. So again, it is the Dream Dictionary, 1919. Started it at 15, no interest. We're going to set that aside and keep it moving. I'm going to go ahead and do the book. Oh, Stephanie's in it at 15. Thank you, lady. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Kind of gets trippy, those lines here on the screen. To a bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. Stephanie, congratulations and thank you. That's a fun little pamphlet, lady. That'll be good to lay out if you do like your Halloween decor. Okay. Let's see. We've got some bugs and books and a little something that catches the bugs. Okay. All right. Gorgeous. Have I told you that one of my favorite things? Okay, why is this not? There we go. The color combination is gold and green. Well, this book does it for us. All right. I am going to start this absolutely gorgeous book. Gonna start it off at 25. If anybody is interested. Oh, poop. I didn't look up the copyright on it, Michael. Ugh. 1881. Pardon me. I didn't write that down. I'm going to write it down because I'll forget it. 1881. Here's your back. I love that green. It is like the poison green. I don't think it's like we don't have to worry about it. It's not in the fabric. We've got gorgeous marbling. Okay. The spine on this bad boy is sick. Look at that. The Royal Path of Life illustrated. There is some rippling. Okay. There. Look at that. So if you collect your books, if you use them as risers, this is something to read though. You ready for the front? Oh, it's the royal path of life. Now, while it says illustrated, it's not like heavily illustrated. There are black and white illustrations throughout through steel cut. So here's one as example. The path to the path. Oh my gosh, the past and the future for the royal path of life, engraved and printed by Illum Brothers. Past and future, old man and young man. And again, this is copyrighted, in 1881. And only in it at 25. Get it? Let's see here. I'm gonna give you so the contents. All right, look at that. Thank you, M. Donnelly. I got you at 25. The contents include such chapters as life, man and woman, mother, children, youth, home, family worship, home influence, industry, honesty, character, principle and right, value of reputation, fame, blah, 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 ambition, avarice, gambling, temper, anger, hypocrisy, fretting and grumbling, envy, slander, vanity, pride, fashion, dresses, thinkers, sorrow, tears, hope, charity, kindness, friendship. I mean, it goes on and on. Okay. So let's just go with life. First thing, we point to two ways in life, and if the young man and maiden whose feet are lingering in soft green meadows and flowery paths will consider these two ways soberly and earnestly before moving onward, and choose the one that truth and reason tell them leads to honor, success, and happiness. They have wisely chosen the royal path of life. The other way is too well known to need description. It is a sad thing, after the lapse of 20 years, to find ourselves amid ruined hopes, to sit down with folded hands and say, thus far, life has been a failure. So it's a moral book, okay? And it's all about the morality in everything, from the way that we behave, the way that we interact, the way that a mother should treat her children, the way that she should listen to her husband. Here's an example of another. Look at the depth, the way that a mother should treat her children, how she should act towards her husband, her place in society, the decisions that we make, the consequences that come along with it. And of course, it is written through the perspective of society in 1881. I'm going to see if I can get another picture here. Like I said, it's illustrated, but it is not heavily illustrated. They don't have a list or a content for illustrations in here, which would really help. Of course, I'm probably flipping past. Here's another one. What is this? This is Youth. The depth on these is just stunning. Thank you, Chloe. Look at that. You really have to see these illustrations in real life. I'm going to flip it open and we're going to go to Slander, apparently. Slander is a blight Sikor. Its pestiferous breath pollutes with every respiration. Its forked tongue is charged with the same poison. It searches all corners of the world for victims. It sacrifices the high and low, the king and the peasant, the rich and the poor, the matron and maid, the living and the dead, but delights most in destroying worth and immolating innocence. Lord, the vocabulary in here. Um, as the seminal wind of the Arabian desert not only produces death, but causes the most rapid decomposition of the body. So calumny affects fame, honor, integrity, worth, and virtue. The base, cloven-footed calamitor, like the loathsome worm, leaves his path marked with the filth of malice and scum of falsehood, and pollutes the fairest flowers, the choicest fruits, the most delicate plants, and a greenhouse of character. My Lord! Pride is a virtue. Let not the moralist be scandalized. Pride is also a vice. Pride, like ambition, is sometimes virtuous and sometimes vicious, according to the character in which it is found and the object to which it is directed. Fabulous reading. All right. Girl, Lila, are you all right? Now, sister, let's get it together. Hey, Angela, how are you? Lila, girl, don't know. We're just gonna do this for now. If we compose ourselves, we can come back in. But when we come back in, we need to come correct. Otherwise, it'll be a deuces. Okay? So, M. Donnelly, you're holding it down at 30. If you want to learn some new vocabulary words, clearly the royal path to life, it's going to set you in the right path. All right, let's do it. 1881, great condition, lightly illustrated. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. What do we got here? Success. 20 clerks in a store, 20 hands in a printing office, 20 apprentices in a shipyard, 20 young men in a village. All want to get on in the world and expect to succeed. One of the clerks will become a partner and make a fortune. One of the composition will own a newspaper and become an influential citizen. One of the apprentices will become a master builder. One of the young villagers will get a handsome farm and live like a patriarch. But which one is the lucky individual? Luck? There is no luck about it. The thing is almost as certain as the rule of three. It ends. Oh, okay, not paying attention. I don't know. That's gorgeous. All right, Glowy Girl, I really appreciate it. You almost had it, but Miss M. Donnelly put in her just in case. Where's the back? So at 44, congratulations, M. Donnelly. The book is coming to ya. Let me write this correctly. M. Donnelly, is this your first? Is this your first purchase? I can't remember. Let me know. Send your contact information to me if it is your first time purchasing. If it's been a while, maybe resend it too. Okay, okay. I thought so because it's hey Susie, how are you doing today? She got off of work early. Okay, we only have we still have 6 items left to go, boys and girls. Let's do how about some I'm gonna do this one so we can get rid of this page and then we'll go to our last page. Okay. Oh, this internet. Okay. Starting at 18. Okay. Starting at 18. It's in very good condition. I'm not going to really be able to hide it from you once you see it. Okay. So, yes, it is a bug brooch. Keep in mind, we do have, you see the wire and then it comes down. I forget what they call this, and it's like a flat bottom. So, this is a green, emerald green glass bead. Okay. And a silver tone. It is in like a stamped tin or aluminum. And when we flip it over, ooh, look at that beautiful specimen. We love it. It is 1.5 inches in length. This definitely makes for a great addition to a display. Or if you're like me, you like the strange and the unusual, wear this bad boy. Get it, Shireen. She likes the strange and unusual. Joan loves the strange and the unusual. Look at the detailing in the wing. Isn't that fabulous? So we do have 2 shades of green set in a silver, which is really unusual. I'm not mad at it, right? Miss Angela's coming in at it. So we have like a beautiful kind of almost like peridot green eye. Again, it is a glass bead on there. Okay, y'all are going in on it. Now, yes, it does. If you do like this, the eyes, they do light up. Ah, very 1950s sci-fi look on that one. Isn't that lovely? So just the eyes fluoresce. The thorax, the abdomen down here, that does not. All right. So just our eyes gonna fluoresce on that one. And again, he is 1.5. I can't spin it. Ooh, blinded myself. 1.5 inches long. This is a great one, y'all. Eyes glow, glowy eye. Right? Like full 1950s sci-fi on that. Isn't that lovely? All right. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. I do appreciate it. So, Marcy, Susan, Joan, Miss Donley, Joan, I see you also at, okay. Okay, okay. We're caught up. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. I know, doesn't it, Dusty? The eyes just really enhance it. All right, Miss Donley is in at 37. Let's do the countdown for y'all. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidden. Oh, Miss Susan, Miss Joan, got your just in case. Oh, buggy bid and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Susan, certainly appreciate you. But to Miss Joan Lopez, your glowing-eyed bug brooch is coming to you, lady, at 39. Congratulations and thank you again, Joan. Appreciate it. Okay. We're nearing the end, boys and girls. We're nearing the end. Oops. Let me make sure we got through. Okay. Now, This is definitely strange and unusual. All right. We'll see what you guys have to say. I'm going to sell them both to you. I'm not going to do a choice. So we'll see what's what. Now, these, I feel these would be great framed. Um, we'll see what you guys have to say. They're definitely hard to get. I'm going to start this. Oh my gosh, I'm deleting that. That looks horrible. Try that again. We're going to start this set off at 18. Okay. These are antique glass slides. The first one that we have, it says crystallate of copper. So this is copper in here. Now, I do want to draw your attention. There should have been like a piece of very thin glass that encapsulated the copper specimen. That is not there. You can, in fact, touch this sample. So I do just want to let you know that. We have the crystal of copper written down here. Note, it is a manufactured glass slide from G.S. Fulton Street out of New York. So it is an antique glass slide. This is a sample of copper. All right. The slide itself has no chips or cracks to it. However, the glass slip cover, it is missing. Okay. Now, this is a cool one. It's a bonus one because to me, the star of the show is the next one. This is from Fred's Enoch. It is the Preparer. Now you see how this has the glass slipcover on it? See what it is? Wings of a moth. And then here's its genus name down here. I'm just not gonna, okay? I'm not gonna butcher that. But I love, look at how tiny they wrote. There's your other one. So this one again, you can see it looks like somebody pressed the microscope down too far onto the sample. So there is some cracks to it, though it is still there. All right, let me try to get it in the light so you can see. So that is still there. Whereas the copper, oops, washed out. The copper one does not. All right. So it is for both of the antique glass slides, copper sample and Mothwing sample. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If I don't have interest on those, I'm going to set them to the side. Back into the baggie they go. Ooh. We're going to set those to the side and keep it moving. Oh, Graph, you're in it at 18. All right. They're in the baggie. I'm going to do a 10-second countdown. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Mathra. We're just bringing the strange and the unusual today, boys and girls. Yes, we are. A microscope bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Graph, congratulations and thank you. The slides are coming to you. This one, that's worth some money, girl. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to do another piece of jewelry. We're down to our last 4 items, boys and girls. Yes, we are. Um, Okay. Um, this one is vermilion. So it is gold over sterling silver. Okay. Gold over sterling silver. That side, we are starting it at $25, which is still a deal. starting it off at $25. I'm going to try to get you the hallmark on it. The piece itself is incredibly small. It's 3/4 of an inch, so the hallmark you can only imagine. Let me try to get it to you the right way. Okay. So let's see if we can get it to focus. Right here, we are stamped 925. Okay. It is the gold overlaid on the sterling silver, so it creates a vermilion. Love it. You ready? 3/4 of an inch. It's very tiny. Look at that. And then we do have our little clear crystals in there, paved on both the head and the abdomen. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Again, 3/4 of an inch on that. So it is tiny. Love that. I mean, it is very tiny. This is the perfect little accessory. Vermeil. Vermeil. Oh, it's vermeil. What is it saying? Vermilion? What is vermilion? Isn't vermilion? That's a stone. Vermilion is a stone. Oh gosh. This is not a stone. This is not a stone. It's vermeil en français. That's all you had to say, Jane. Just say en français. Thank you. Yes. All right. So we've got our vermeil. It is a gold over sterling silver. And then we've got a number of clear crystals set inside those. Again, it is 3/4 of an inch. We are stamped back here very tiny on the wing. Look at that. And do note, I don't. You can see it here in the abdomen where it's cut through. The head, it is cut through. I don't know if it's really coming through on there, but it doesn't have the backing, so it has or it allows for a little bit more um, color to pass through there. Again, we get that gorgeous light refraction. Look at that. Oh, it's not focusing. Isn't that pretty? That is so simple, but so well executed. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Appreciate you, Miss Janet. Thank you. Tiny. Do you see a bee? I thought it was more like a fly. I don't know. It's a little winged creature. Gorgeous, tiny, and sparkly. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, it's a royalty, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I don't wonder if those aren't Swarovskis in there. Just because of the quality of the setting, it wouldn't, I can't say, Queen Bee, yes. It wouldn't surprise me if they weren't Swarovski. Note we're picking up a lot of pink, which I do wonder. Oh, you're welcome, Blue. Yeah, I like shipping the ephemera in boxes just because you just don't know. I mean, shoot, even with a box, you just don't know. Oh, there's our bee bid end. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, Miss Janet, the queen bee is going to come live with you. Congratulations and thank you at 35. She's a coming to you. That I mean, it's so simply but beautifully done. Pretty. But do you see it's picking up a lot of pink? So it could be Swarovski crystals, but I don't know for sure. Where am I at? Okay. That was our last piece of jewelry. So mortal enemy of our bugs, right? Mortal enemy of our little flying insects and some of our creepy crawlies is the spider. Okay. Now, truth be told, not gonna lie, I'm only gonna sell this one because Richard has another one. I'm gonna start it off at $20. Now, there is some condition issue to it. It's via the paper label, but not the glass itself. Okay. So we do have, this is a whiskey bottle. Obviously, it's in an amber. It is 7 inches tall. So we do have, clearly, there are some issues here with the paper label. This particular bottle was produced in the spring of 1913. Again, some other issues with the paper label. All right. How Graph already knew what it was. However, on the front, the label's in pretty decent condition. There are a couple of hits to it. We do have another paper label down here, aged in wood. This is starting to lift. Okay, that is starting to lift, so that you know that. Now, the bottle itself, if you couldn't tell, is embossed. It's molded, but it's got spider webs all over it. Not only does it have spider webs all over it, we got spiders in there. And of course, there's wheat because it's whiskey, but the entirety of the bottle is embossed to have spiders. Look, he caught some prey. Is that not fabulous or what? I mean, honestly, even with the condition issue, I kind of like it like that. Isn't that great? Look at that. So spider webs everywhere. Colleen, thank you. Have a good day. Spider webs. You got a few stalks of wheat, the spider, and then you do have the prey in there. Isn't that fabulous? Now, obviously, the paper label that goes up and over it, there's clearly, it's mostly missing over here. The stopper is in really good condition. Okay, this is wood, and then of course the cork. The bottle smells like nothing. It doesn't even smell like liquor anymore. That's got one heck of a seal on it. So just be mindful if you want to take off the lid. So 7 inches tall, epic bottle, says Ruthie. Thank you, Geek. Thank you, Shireen. Appreciate you, Geek, back in it. It smells like nothing, Michelle. Like truly, it has no odor at all. So, I mean, if they drank it, it's what, 111 years? um, I really don't. Yeah, they drank it. I mean, there's no crystallization in there at all. So that whiskey did not get left in there. Okay. I know this one was made. I can't distinguish it. I know there's a way to tell, like with this number and the letter in there, but honestly, they're so it, it, not ineligible, illegible. I quite frankly can't make that out. So, all right, Miss Graf in it at 28, Wings in it at 30. It is called Antique, Antique, Antique Spirits Ferment 100 proof, an alcoholic stimulant made from the fermented mash of grain, aged in wood. That's what that says on there. Aged in wood. And on the back, whiskey antique, 1/2 pint, 100 proof, bottled at the Frankfurt Distillery, District of Kentucky, permitted by the state of Kentucky, produced in spring of 1913. That's, and then it's kind of missing here. Oh, for medicinal purposes. uh, I can't tell if it says only or not. I'm afraid to move. Um, Something sale or used for other purposes. I can't make it out. Cause heavy penalties. See, for medicinal purposes, sale, I'm assuming, or used for other, what I'm assuming is purposes. I have no idea. Cause heavy penalties, da, 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 be inflicted. Oh, cause heavy penalties to be inflicted. That was prohibition, wasn't it? 30, no, 13. So it wasn't prohibition, but anyhow, let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. The glass is in excellent condition, y'all. No chips, cracks, no flea bites. The paper label obviously has gotten some wear to it. We can mostly make it out. Thank you everybody for the bids and just in cases. There's our Spider Mash bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth the Bee. So, Geek, you were holding it. Wings, all graph, almost. Geek came in with the highest just in case. So at 46, Geek, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to you. Thank you. So it's definitely a harder bottle to get for sure. All righty. Let's do something really unique. I've never sold a shelf before, at least in a live sale. We're gonna sell a shelf. Okay. This is pretty fun. If you're into this look, which I super am, but oh, that was another screenshot. Starting it off at $15, there's no condition issues. It is a wood shelf. Now, this is not an antique. This is not an Italian one, which more traditionally you do think of these as Italian. Okay. But we do have this little wall shelf here. Look at that. No condition issues. None of the wood is damaged. This is, in fact, made in Japan because we even have our little Japan sticker on there. It says hand painted. Yeah, I can't read that. Andrea. Oh, is this? I think this is Cetic by Andrea or Andrea by Cetic. You see the Andrea and then the S? I think that is Andrea by Cetic. I'm so used to seeing like the porcelain animals with like the netting painted on the blue and the green. This stuff is collectible. I didn't even realize it. I just saw Japan. Look at that's a little tiny shelf. You could put a little plate on there if you want, like a little saucer and cup. I mean, you don't have to, but clearly there is an indentation in there where you can display it as such. This shelf is 7 inches tall. You do have two little hooks back here, so it can be mounted on the wall, and that way it doesn't, woo. If you maybe something were a little heavier on this side, it wouldn't tilt on you. So you do want to use both, especially if you do put something larger on there. But I just thought it was the perfect little shelf for the tiny little things. You could put your little whiskey bottle on there if you wanted. Let's see, what else can we put on there? Let's put our whiskey bottle on. Let's put a little piece of some ephemera up in there, maybe. And why not add a little bit of jewelry to it, boys and girls? Fabulous look. We need a flower frog. But bam, You've got the perfect little shelf for your perfect little vignette. Stop it. The tiny grandfather clock, 100%. It's in the back. I can't reach it right now. So I was thinking, I think it's darling. But Andrea Bicetic, I would have read, I would have known. Clearly, here on the back. So it's vintage. It's not the antique kind. It is actually wood. Graph, gotcha. Susie, she's not playing around. 20, appreciate it. 7 inches from the base to the top. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. It looks like there might have been a piece of tape that lifted some of the gold off right here, though. Okay. So let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Susie got your just in case, girl. Ooh, Glowy ain't playing. She really likes that one. I like this one too. We actually do have about 4 of these ourselves. A little obsessed with them. Pretzel bid at Are you guys there? It's not showing up on YouTube. Oh, maybe, 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 maybe. Okay. No, Stephanie, no, no. Ugh, of it. Final. Oh, Mo, Joe, Mo. Do you see what I put in the chat? Omochamo got to Mr. Roboto. Domo, arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay, so this shelf, again, sold to Glowy at 28. Thank you, Glowy. I really appreciate it. We have made it to our last item of this sale. You know, I have to say, they are doing construction, not next door, but and I'm just wondering if they didn't do something. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. Girl, Elaine, they always got some kind of problem. Some kind of problem. Our last item of this sale is going to be some ephemera. These are some really good ones, and again, I'm really pleased that I'm selling them. You're going to get 5 German die cuts. Okay, 5. They're super fun. Okay, no, Joan, I appreciate it. Thank you. You're going to get 5 German die cuts. And we're going to start it at 15 if anybody is interested. Okay. Die cut number 1. I love the super stylized, like their heads are just huge. They're all band members. This is number 1. Now, he has come loose from his compadres, okay? But we do have the 1, okay? He's by himself. We do have then 2 and 3. Look at it. Now, he did get, I don't, it's like, what is that? Oh, what is that? It's like the top has a cut in it, but it doesn't. Now he got folded. He got folded. So there is a bend back here. So he is folded. So there is that. There's 1, 2, and 3. Look at their giant heads. Don't you love it? Yes, very Willy Wonka. And then here is 4 and 5. Nope, there's an appendage from some other band member. But we do have the German symbol and words that are in the middle. But these are large ones. You don't typically get them this large, right? So it is a set of 5 band members. They are the German die cuts. Aside from the fold on him right here, this guy, they're in very good condition. Okay. Super heavily embossed. You can kind of flip it around and you'll get more of the embossing detail on the back. Okay. So again, German die cut, super stylized band members. These are great for framing, for scrapbooking, junk journaling. I love them. I think they're fantastic. And I love the artistry on them. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You get them all. But if there's no interest on the die cuts, I'm going to set them to the side. And oh, Gloria, are you in it for the die cuts? The bassoon player. This guy. I kind of like the French horn. I love the hair. Okay. So, Gloria, I'm going to do the countdown. We're going to do a 10-second. Only Miss Gloria can use her just in case. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a bit Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk. There's our guitar, our band bid end. Well, thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Miss Gloria Lady, the die cuts are coming to you at 25. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And oh my gosh, we did make it. We made it through the sale. No, I thank you, Gloria. Can't believe it. Of course, we had some technical issues. Thank you. It wasn't as bad as yesterday. I really want to say before we do leave, oh, I'm freezing. I do want to say to Miss Ruthie B, I want to thank you so much for being the bid ender today. Again, I really truly do appreciate it. A huge round of applause, please, for Miss Ruthie. I also, while we have those applaud hands out, please share some love also for Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious, Miss Karen G, Karen Gillette, and Miss Meow Meow herself, Miss Enamor, Amy. I really appreciate it. Ladies, thank you so much. I want to thank each and every single one of you, those of you that stuck with me throughout the course of this sale and all of the technical glitches. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Of course, to everybody who made a purchase, I certainly appreciate that. This is the full-time gig, so it should go without saying that I really appreciate your purchases. And to anybody that has made it this long into the replay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Suzette, thank you. I really appreciate you. Really, truly, thank you all so very much. So next week, um, I don't know if so. Misty's daughter's Emma, her wedding is this weekend, which we are going to go to. But Misty also then has to, once Emma and Colin go on honeymoon, she's watching her cat. So she's not going to have a sale next week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one big sale or two sales. So stay tuned for that. Um, I will, of course, post announcements and preview images here on YouTube and my community page, and also over on Instagram. So to be determined on that one, but I will most certainly keep everybody updated. So I don't know if I will see you Tuesday. More than likely, even if I do one sale, I'll probably do it on Tuesday. So I don't know if I'll do both. Probably just one, maybe two. I don't know. The flea market is this weekend, so we'll see how we make out at the flea market. How about that? Those videos will be coming out. My final Springfield video will be coming out. I can't remember if I scheduled it today or tomorrow. Look for that. So yeah, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and be safe, have fun, enjoy this beautiful weather that we are having. And I will more than likely see you next Tuesday back here on YouTube at 1, and it'll be on The.Cult.Of.Vintage. So thank you guys so much. Your invoices will, of course, be going out this evening, so do look for those. And thank you again, everyone. I hope you have a great night. Goodbye, everyone.